The NDC speak, and sometimes I wonder what it is that they think they are doing or where they think they are. We're in this country. When the NDC split into three, they didn't die. They split into three. Do you remember NDP? Obeda Samoa?
Yeah.
Francis Esiam. Where did they come from? Where did they come from? Didn't they go and pour pepper and hot water on Francis Esiam and Obeda Samoa and Co at the NDC conference in Koforia? Bidizidin and Co. Did they die? Is NDC not here? Why is he preaching to us and making it look like NDC? And he says from 1992. Which 1992? Since 1992, your party has split into three. Since 1992. How dare you? Because you won power in 7 months, all of a sudden you are arrogating to yourself a certain invisibility. Since 1992, your party, do you remember Fonka Games? Never in the history of this country could anybody imagine that the founder's wife, the founder of the NDC's wife, would leave the party and form a party.
Yeah.
What moral authority do you have to make it look like you are some superpower? You are no superpower. You won an election in 2024, just as MPP won an election in 2016 and 2020. Keep quiet. Focus on the job. Fix the situation. As we speak, you have crudely removed the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana based on allowances and based on the transfer of her own subordinates. That is what you should be worried about. If there is anybody that is putting or threatening our democracy, it is your party and your government and the manner in which you are destroying every institution in this country. Fix that. As we speak, dollar has come down, but prices are high. Fix it. As we speak, gold holders are keeping the gold in their pockets because you are monopolizing the gold and you are giving them prices they don't want. Fix it. As we speak, the dollar that you made so much noise about and came all the way to 10, and you said that it was coming to 5, in the last 2 days has risen and almost hitting 12 cedis. Even when it was 10 cedis, Abochi was selling for 13 cedis. Today it is 12 cedis. Fix it. As we speak, students in Abri girls, some of them are having only 1 meal in a day. Some are sleeping on the floor. Fix it. Those are the things that you should concentrate on. You see, there is no law that says that when you won 2024 elections, the entire country was mortgaged to you. The country had given you a mandate. Leave MPP's business to ourselves. If you didn't die after your party split into three, if you didn't die after your party split into three, then MPP will not die. If you didn't die, when the founder, do you know now Credo Ajima Rollins is a co-founder of the NDC? You know how formidable she was in the formation of the NDC. She has left your party. You didn't die. We will not die.
Abusian former church amunyina amamunyina akwa abasono nko edemba ras media so ene anumre. Ene another day ene another day again. Another beautiful day for all of us. To match the one thing that you have to do, oba ya na washe na wakreke like bottom no so na yekoya nim said the beya adofo eba be kaye ho na yatimi adi djuma no ama na yefe da bia meka se muni ho aye ni ho yes entino momoa ene mo support no ene ne boa yen e ma yetumi ede ne ma ehihye so ma na yefe na yetumi nya moral no so ye na yetumi de ye shows no e ma na yefe timesro se oba ya no yeah na wa share na se ibia ekoso kama miwia osei Anthony Mwakwaba pa sanso na miwia Jack Bear Peter Michaelis Alex Nyako mechia ye pa Mwakwaba amunyina kwaba apiem edeba sabio jumadie eso nene yebekasa afa enema mienu miensa ebi eho yebekasa afa akwatia election ho ni asanso akasa for the Chief Justice na ene yewura Mahama atumi de nsa asine kokoso ayi no adi sonko yebekire mu de nti omuyi na di nyina ne ya cheche de nti enam so omuyi na di ene yenso de yedwen fa ho se eto asomu anase ento asomu yebekire yadwen yewia ne ebie phone lines na tum na monso maba bekire madwen yebekasa nso afa sabio NDC campaign omoye ne wo akwatia na MPP for so elections no sabi kwan omo fa so omo ye omo campaign de to sini ene de ekọ yie nyina no ye be kasa afa ho na ye sabi berebam na ye bie kwan so tuma wo so ba watumi anya open type na wakasa afa ho bi saa so be kasa afa NDC talks sabi omo kodi nsamfo ewa kwatia ho a Ghana police fo tumi gina ho ehwe won mo di nsamfo a ye wie ya nche won ya nya omo hwe na mbom no sabi ye ja wo mo koye ti se do mo nye boni bia ye be kasa afa ho NDC fo ya aka akwan binom ewo akwatia na ka akwan ne wo ho nsem kan because there were some comments bi e ba ye ansana ka akwan no mo sha ase a omo ye enti ye the videos bi be kire mo ama omu nso mahu how NDC is a scamming political party na eno so ba watumi anya kwanya na wakyerɛkyerɛ wadwen de afa ho yie pa wei ene nsɛm a yɛsan so nya allegation bi a sabio police journalist moa direct live on TV na NDC for edisika ema no so nche all these things ena yaboa no ena ene isama for me se me de bremo ne ene mu nyina adi nkomo afa ho enti meso so ba ya na wa share na wa kreke like bottom no so say the be video no betimi arane and then so and your first time so about na masero say we want na subscribe to the channel o subscribe a e mani si ho a na sound fa won sa so si adoma no so say the be ya me ba life da bia na ana me the video tuma o so obeye alert say maba na watimi ababehwe video no bia na say obeye first person a who sa be kan video no na watumi ache ene wabusua me Richard Murphy Michelle ye pa me ba ene my sister Esther K body ma Michelle ye pa sanso na me kwasi Samuel Michelle me ma Elizabeth Cha Michelle won so pa abusua without no wasting much time no yenwuram kakra anse de monim da bia me ba no update bia me de mamo ansra me komanim a akomanim it is about the dollar dollar no dollar how say chebia me catch the Ghana for say who person for scan coffee and pray home for scan coffee yes I'll be sika aye become microphone on motia kunya no ye ni mo ye pa aye ma me rosmusa ma won so akwa ba ye pa me tie o message no pa me send o link na ma na wa join na on me a chira adwan for videos na here ba abebo no ho da bia me ba me ka kire mo say sese no ba bia kwa koduru no say nye pa se wan fa sika nkofie ye de ma me beko ana ye de uwia bi beko a emfa sika nkofie because se ba ne sa e wo na wo ye den o hwiri sika because dollar no se na si agiga no anuru 1569 stop timi ye pa dollar no se na si agiga e wo Ghana city no so no sa nkwa nkoduru 1560 na en stop ene da bia me no ka say dollar no jana na so pa ene yemi kwesi Samuel ka no o si dollar na ti free mi ya Samuel kwabra amankwa hey brother me mo kwa ba ho ti say dollar na yeden ati free pa wajiga waso da jina na so a the consequences no dey ba no bra no edere dollar we na ye kurumufo ndisifo e dey bo mo ho asafo hene so mo baaye adwuma omo aye sombo so mo baaye de omo aye e wo se mampi abonte mebose yemfa red carpet mese ho emma atofo senante so adentia yese ato ato nko a anatumi ama dollar now about 10 cedis na busu ya ka kire mo se something na it was just for yen can say comedy. It was just for comedy. Didn't make say for comedy. It was for comedy because kwanya na nkrofo we faso ano mudi generate the value of the dollar no na something na utimu say gradually no unsustainable enya de bia na the economy itself no betimi maintain that exchange rate no agina na so because ni yani say Ghana man na me no kasa since Kwadwo Darega Kwame Mahama betra akonwa so oni ne finance minister wabon akwabon oni ne finance minister wabon pa no omo atumi atrase ama ya hwere 4.4 billion dientia omo pese omo ma NDC for mo social media and share singing de $1 na abafom ya hwere 4.4 billion US dollars so choppable US dollars 4.4 billion yamfa nsi school dan yamfa anye ka kwan yamfa ntua adwumayɛfoɔ ka yamfa ntɔ nnuane ama schoolfoɔ yamfa ntɔ chalk yamfa anye hwee deɛ de yɛ ne sɛ we wanted a populist yɛn ka ne sɛ a praising sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bɛbɔ yɛn nsɛm ama yɛn abra ɛne ntrase ɛne ne yɛ no yɛahwere sika paa adentia maame akua nyaako yɛmfrɛ me SK o me na yɛfrɛ me ras no yɛfrɛ me ras media ai menye SK madamfo in any case you're welcome maame Ghana for yɛahwere sika ɛnam John Mahama ne namamuo funti ene smuggling of gold ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana man mu na Ghana for no yaso ɛdene yaso aso no ɛdene yɛnti asɛm ase deɛ nti America ne sa kyerɛw yɛn nyinaa yɛkae sɛ bra na nado bɛdi Ghana konwa na ɔkɔ Dubai sɛ ɔne Dubai for mpanyinfoɔ no bi kɔdi nkɔmmɔ ɛna ɔmo didi nkɔmmɔ no ɛbaa mu sɛ John Darega brɛ so time ago na owia gold kɔtɔn ma Arabfoɔ a na ɛmma Ghana yɛ sporting quantum num president ɔyɛ illegal exportation na Ghana for no yaso ɛdene yɛnti asɛm ase na no masa nkɔkɔtɔ abakora so de ama NDC MP wakwatia yaso ɛdene although saa asɛm no so no mɛba so I know say MPP did a very big mistake here. We have committed a very big mistake. For sure. Me Kofi Frank me makwaba. Temi yo. Na nando dan koku for betra konwa so no. Oko Dubai so ni Dubai fe kwa kodi kobo. The better abontre ne say John Mahama breso from 2012 to 2016. Papa no export to gold ekoto ma Arabfoɔ gye hu sika go ne bottom wanya accountability amfa magana enti na ye illegal exportation of gold by the sitting president. The Ghana for yen same way na de to aba enyen sem bi se na Ghana ni bagina so de to aba Ghana ni ejina de enwoma ede so ene to aba tio de enwoma ede the bar campaign or man hey, we have a very long way to go. We have a very, very long way to go. Yana you run another one fancy, you know. I'm become a TV. Say about the registered amount of gold. Yes, pot 2 yeah. According to the report, now what the Ghana exportation wine company, Minister of Foreign Trade and wine. Dear John Mahama and Nkro for the code Dubai, Koton Ma Arabona, or more register no. Ne do so sending the Ghana buying officially export to ya Ghana for Yasum Faso. But Sadin and Togan and Yasum. And Togan and Yasum. That be. Because ye pet the bar krr and numbia ye bob it me a boo pa bet me I then a boo moo nipa bi obey any campaign or timamo bro ye fine obi obo to sikagumo so and then a Ghana for and the jina so etuaba In fact, and the entire dollar na rane because and now me can say the gold exportation, the gold board for buying of gold, and yet Juma beam because Ghana buying no, and the gold dealers no. Amunim gold ne boa wa mansan dwa so wa bonten. Enti wo wasaban, wo ntu meke se wo na wo di president nti no, ni gold we kita no, onfa mra wo ma wo nto at the price that you want. Ghana kuafo na Ghana mpanyfo ne Ghana ban nyina. Omo atimedi omo so. Since 19 kwajo ho, you cannot export gold cocoa from Ghana without no going through the government line or what. The gold dealers, they have done this business for a very long time, and they know the cost of gold outside. Intimun to me ma MFA price be open for mawo. Omon for mu gold no mra wenne emfa mra wo china omonye moa. Enti gold na nka mo pato abofo na mo de akwa koji sika wa manone dodo. Nanka maba betu agum ama dollar na gina ti said na mo peno no gold no say NDC for munya bi nto obeti ana na omo say o de 1 ton of gold ba omo be che 835 or 25 Ghana cedi additional adentia. Why are you giving money to people? Where do you get that money to give to the people if you are not cheating them? Hey, Ghana for pan. Na akwati afoso pa motima kwa akoto aba de amandisi for. Nti o man we be yi ne. Na de ye hu ne yani su pa de. E wo se nka ye ni election and this be involve ne ho bia. E wo se nka Ghana for mo big signal say hey, you are the president but munka hu se o man ye de. But I don't know what happened. When the dollar ya where the ekoso ne. And free SHS. Mahama soon to me maintaining a quatia former control the amandisi. Mahama so no free SHS on to me kita money ye. Makoto kwasi abadi amandisi so nkoye den. Onko come. Now I am say and Ghana, we don't understand opposition party. The importance of having a strong opposition party. Because I would say Ghanaians should be, I would say Ghana for they should feel threatened. I would say Ghana for Nshasi feel threatened. For what? Injustice and a democratic president here. Why Nigerian say he want to conduct himself as a military government. But I don't understand why the Kwatia people and even my Brekuma not for, they still went out there to vote for NDC. That's what I say. I think say Ghanaians don't like democracy and Ghanaians don't want to be under, I don't know, a clear-cut mind of politics, any development, because nipa yo moko to abai. According to what some people are saying, it was not even about development. It is all about a new man there. The Ebema Sikakesi and Ebeto Abamom. But in fact, MPP for man yadia. A man for a cheska, Namosumoche yogurt, Aden. Ebenumu cheska 200 Ghana cedi per each. Omoti abaimu. A man for no sikana no moasesa de cheomo. Nibia, tell them something different. Talk to the people with a reason, a strong reason. Nankoto yogurt plantain chips, say you are going to use that one to convince them to go and vote for you. Oh, yes, sir, they will not vote for you. Bunumu 2 million. I say don't get no promise. Julius Debra no promise because they have the power. I say don't get to meet in a simple so Asuma dukura na yesi oye minor na se NDC aban po beje ne nsa ase free ne nsam na uye reasonable person kura nkasa asem we wote ye no you should understand say you should not vote for them because they have this yen kind of say feeling say since I want to abamo mono dear, the country and everything in the country belongs to them. Enti se me a citizen. Now I have acquired my land, my concession, through right processes. Now, what's when I would abine when I would presidency, you know, ubetumi agye me concession afiri me nsam. That is an injustice. That is an injustice. Enti nka kwakwatiafo dwene call former. Nka this should have sent them a big signal and said no. NDC is a bogus party. NDC is a bogus party. Say utumi jina simpie ne ampa so kan kire me say a minor ono man ne wo ye krom a o ma amanfo adwuma ye a wa boama youth ne bi omo nsa ko omo ano enam politics nti you are see dunkatia you are ready to even say obegye ne concession e won nsam nyina free ne nsam adentia jo Mahama ne kura tumi na wasan so atwa mompoa ato so mono mu seat ne yamfa anya hwe o ye kura bibia kitayen ye wo two-thirds de parliament de pese nya bi ebetumi aye na akwatiafo ye already nyankopon. I know say my party didn't work well. Meaning say me party MPP mo anya adwuma ye e wo form. Na meti say yes for Subid Gate echo bi yanke so ye popular. Yeah nyankopon yeah. Go for mama ni pa haka de e say ye kan. Meti say mama Pauli na antwi me mo akwa. Meti say for Subid Gate Kobe. Na mate say for Subid Gate so no influence one DC for any MPP for so. Eti we nyina kire ne kosi say. And ne kosi say. For Subid Gate, in him say your involvement should have been can say a momentum to win this seat for us. Because quite enough for Subid Gate energize the public, you know, with this kind of what them call boldness, can say incitation, stimulation of being strong on there. And come and say the NDC people now. Omo catching them people for say monfa for Subid Gate Timrane and to Abamana. No. I thought so these NDC people were going to vote for Asumadu because for Subid Gate has come there. Ekosi say you can't common constituency. For Subid Gate ya Ghana for nyina se ono na omo pere wantimi influence on omo anto aba mano. But in any case, and you're not going to fault. I think said the campaign in Akwatia, MPP had it wrong. MPP had it wrong. Completely wrong. Me MPP ne me cancel me bo. And as my Sasha atade buraka. We did a very bogus campaign. A campaign a very bogus. We could have done more better. We could have in Kebetumia can sembinuma and make a lot of sense into the ears of the people. In Kebetumia coach the people say the MPP, then what the NDC is doing in parliament today, you know, a kind of a military rule. Say we needed that seat to protect Ghana. Now come on, examples I hold the achromo. What the NDC has done. And na ye adwumayfo bebre ye omodi a teacher for nurse for enkrofo mo hold the appointment bi na nye political appointment ye omo nyina and chief justice cross ye yinadi. So it's like I think my party was supposed to have a different message from Papa Nawu, you know, yes, well, but it's a politics. That is not any emotional message. And they call convince an electorate. So on your day, or any emotional. You needed a political statement. I told Nipana Sumo say yes. We have to do something to save Ghana because really And not me no can say, or my na your team no. Everything is at risk. Because papa no di anymore no. Una no sere. Onye ni papa o. That man is a very wicked man. Or you're very, very wicked. A very criminal-minded man. And wakura na want to say the oyeso abofo. And I said, "Beauty, a man for subedi ewunti omudi nachi, and omo yedede." And any ene, aye. And any ene, see the no baby akwa kodru no. Omo nimu he. Miria fisherman ni mo akwaba, and miria face of China was so mo akwaba. Omo nimu he. Eba na mamu pa nkrofo we. Omo ye kindergarten for. Yadika can't tell mu that be say in any case in any way, and this party is hono a winning elections machine. And I'm saying they have dig into the mindset of Ghanaians, and they use means sabio and make sense, but because they know say Ghana for per comedian political expression. Ghana for per I say we harsh on people. Ghana for per I said yeah, what will show a kind of just insulting. The Ghana for per could opponents or beke say obi a crom for I know be a sika now be bosika bidini atone so they don't care. Say ye no correct, say ye no correct. Pacho fan chairman. The omuhia pa ene se obetumi bie wana kese enipa wei wabokro no wawie sika ana se odi usika without evidence. Sa na omudi ekufo. Kufo build Ghana from scratch. Kufo wei or build Ghana from scratch. But 2008, and this is what me parlin troco creti fake accounts and wine the some amount of money binum gumu had the nante kwa manfo fie koshe a Ghana need the ochino and I will be a musa who kosokra itimi kobosom say a moase. So the NDC no say to get for Ghanaians there. Would they not say Bible through would they translate? Man, yahoo. Don't talk during the year. It will say about a campaign about a co-election. Now then, Traho do a begum say we are sika, we are yana home, we are. That is what the Ghanaians will follow. They can first say that the power ecosi saying. Tell me names of people allegation about bonten so more we are sika. Omoba ecosi say, Reini ho. But our mindset as Ghanaians, it is easy to distract from progress. No one is already bogus gossip with that sense. Bebem. Na man for na feeling no more feeling kuno mu diache no more tiam. Ekosi say. I swear to my God to say. The campaign message NDC de kwa bontre. Omo di sa campaign ni bi babru chira ya omo nya zero vote. Omo nya zero vote. Because an European electorate obi otie bru chira oto aba no. Ono nye se obi ho atona na obeka chire no so obi wia no babe. Dabi. He's talking about tell me what you want to do for me. But in my country called Ghana, what we do and what we like and what we follow. And I say, Obekese obi adisika obi abokrono obi area where japade. That is what the okasadi everybody will follow you. And I see say the MPP is kind of a politician. They always try to play that elect politics. Politics be upcon and nimukakra. Democracy be a pajani mukakra from that manner of asie dun ketia no mo nkwase akeka ne Jimmy kasa no. And that does not favor the MPP because Ghanaians don't want to hear the truth. Fernando, look at how Nanado Fernando Breye answer the man kwama be di Ghana akonya. Adenti Nanado saw the free SHS beba. NDC was not saying say they will bring free SHS better than Nanado. They know. They were there just telling Ghanaians to say, "Ain't possible, tro or konto." That is what they did. And Ghanaians actually believe in Obia on propono an alternative. Number no or discredited proposal will be the bro. Bra, forget about Sebia me young people now you end this senior. Just think about this. Just think about this. Say yeah, you would about me before this election. Some number me preach digital economy and all can wasem. Good reserve wasem and all can. Good for oil policy. Creating a platform and a delivery of our passport through a delivering agencies. NDC did not say they are going to give you a different, They just told you say it is not possible. He's a liar. He's running away from the economy. And some kwasi asemo kwa Ghana fortune no mkotoaba. And now me no say the idea of God and this if we treaty. Who brought that idea? Mahama has come in power before, or any new person in our presidency. Why is it that when he came first, he did not take advantage to start that? They are learning that from Dr. Bawumia, but they will never and ever admit that. This is what I wanted to say about the dollar ekoso. Eyadibia said the Miria fisherman in 3 years, we will run even up to 46 Ghana city for $1. And when I'm betting more day, Miria always come fan coffee. Always come fan coffee. Now there will be a time where the dollar is going to run high. Yenti video way now yen jump into the main discussion.
Speak, and sometimes I wonder what it is that they think they are doing or where they think they are. When this country, when the NDC split into three, they didn't die. They split into three. Do you remember NDP? Obeda Samoa?
Yeah.
Francis Esiam. Where did they come from? Where did they come from? Didn't they go and pour pepper and hot water on Francis Esiam and Obeda Samoa and Co at an NDC conference in Koforia? Be Dizidin and Co. Did they die? Is NDC not here? Why is he preaching to us and making it look like NDC? And he says from 1992. Which 1992? Since 1992, your party has split into three. Since 1992. How dare you? Because you won power in 7 months, all of a sudden you are arrogating to yourself a certain invisibility. Since 1992, your party, do you remember Fonka Games? Never in the history of this country could anybody imagine that the founder's wife, the founder of the NDC's wife, would leave the party and form a party.
Yeah.
What moral authority do you have to make it look like you are some superpower? You are no superpower. You won an election in 2024, just as MPP won an election in 2016 and 2020. Keep quiet. Focus on the job. Fix the situation. As we speak, you have crudely removed the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana based on allowances and based on the transfer of her own subordinates. That is what you should be worried about. If there is anybody that is putting or threatening our democracy, it is your party and your government and the manner in which you are destroying every institution in this country. Fix that. As we speak, dollar has come down, but prices are high. Fix it. As we speak, gold holders are keeping the gold in their pockets because you are monopolizing the gold and you are giving them prices they don't want. Fix it. As we speak, the dollar that you made so much noise about and came all the way to 10, and you said that it was coming to 5, in the last 2 days has risen and almost hitting 12 cedis. Even when it was 10 cedis, Abochi was selling for 13 cedis. Today it is 12 cedis. Fix it. As we speak, students in Abri girls, some of them are having only 1 meal in a day. Some are sleeping on the floor. Fix it. Those are the things that you should concentrate on. You see, There is no law that says that when you won 2024 elections, the entire country was mortgaged to you. The country had given you a mandate. Leave MPP's business to ourselves. If you didn't die after your party split into three, if you didn't die after your party split into three, then MPP will not die. If you didn't die, when the founder, do you know now Credo Ajima Rollins is a co-founder of the NDC? You know how formidable she was in the formation of the NDC. She has left your party. You didn't die. We will not die.
Yes, Abusian, for and this MPP will not die. Don't let any NDC man tell you say be a MPP agu adentia ya lusu by election in Akwatia. Dabi. Don't let them deceive you. MPP is a very formidable party. Yeah, na yetumi kantere Lawrence say papa for two no three boy be na bra na amanfo nto so aba. It is only the young people who stood and fought against a military regime and make sure say the military regime would change to be a democratic young kind of say dispensation a nation. And don't let this Abrukumanot and what them call Akwatia by election lose and no. Don't let it be like say MPP. And the thing that you have to understand is something that we must understand is we had a major issue in MPP in 2024, just 8 months ago. So in 8 months, it is very difficult even to heal the internal womb. So yeah, even the participation MPP participating, it is enough because in one way or the other, there has been what they call a strong backing of some of the elders. And don't think say your influence of Sika and DC4 and government Sika Wagan and Yunekitomo, and you know the NDC is very good in buying vote. Yeah, Chesika. So you know, come on Ghanaian. Na the one more ne akokonam etimi koji obi vote. What do you think? Say will be ban amount 300 Ghana Sejina Koto Abamamia. They will run and go and vote for you. So I don't want Ghanaians to feel say or the MPP to feel say we are weak as a party. No. Don't let anybody deceive you. We are a very strong party and we will come back in 2028 and we will show NDC power. It's just a matter of time. Yanko yanim na yanko your main topic so and abusia babam. Topic we are very interesting that I want to share with you. The entire person me no yen share sa topic way. This is what is going on today in Ghana. The woman said John Mahama atumi atrase asene bose ye chief justice yen kan say Ghana ye mra ye adwuma wo manum enipa ne safo ekita no John Mahama se wayi na di o se wapam no o se nyina hu se papa yi eye ne ena o kan se obepam Chief Justice so even during campaign he said it, but people didn't take it serious. Now yen say Sadi way Mahama ye I was so ye say and ye say be our ye because Mamma ye bonny be Mamma ye bonny be oh. It is just because first of all Kevin Taylor was supposed to come into the town. Second, yenim se maame tokono sa judge way or yobia he work with only the rules and regulations constitution permit no se obeye. And you know the party calling this so more by more they want to what they always don't want to follow the laws and regulations in the country. So say wo maame bi to say Arabaseba Seketokono as your chief justice. Anytime that there's something that you are doing any constitution in your jumano, the woman will come out and she will tell you that you are doing it wrong, and she will never and ever allow you to proceed on. Sadly, we hand this for power because you said there are many offices. Any pan or more juma and this by you momo, and I'm saying many of them are not there to steal or to do unlawful things. And to the NDC, if you will not allow them to do their unlawful things, then they do not agree with you and they will sack you. And you hear the same thing, and then I happen, the side. And then yes, be a mamma. Bonnie be na why then? What do you? Mammy ni Bonnie bia, only Bonnie bia or babia. And just because of say, she will not cooperate with them in their unlawful act. Yes. So that is the reason why this woman has been sacked unlawfully. Now, ayasemo, whether my kind letter for the Susu Kwachi through the president or the Beto Abonte, I actually say, where you mammy yedi. Now, yentro the enti omuso muyi nadi. In any case, Yohana for the Susu Kwachi. Ed letter way ababeto yenyina yenkan 1st September 2025. President Mahama removes Chief Justice Gertrude Arabaseba Seka Tokono from office. John Dramani Mahama has, in accordance with Article 146, Section 9, Cross 9 of the 1992 Constitution, removed the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Justice Atokono, whatever is her name, from the office with immediate effect. Now, John Mahama said, or the Constitution law na Article 146, Cross 9, no, he said this follow receipt of the report of the committee constitute under Article 1 to inquire into the petition submitted by a Ghanaian citizen, Mr. Daniel Ofori. And according to Mami, John Mahama, you wicked. The only say, Mahama say, were you Mami yedi because Emrani says, answer to me, ye Sabu Judge, Chief Justice said, you know, I was say, Wunya, then can say petition be a say, Mamma, ye dear be a unconstitutional. Na yenyina so enyina di na sa constitutional sa unconstitutional act petition e ba e wo se wo mpe committee bi a mbetra so ahwehwe mu yi ahu se sa ne ma no e ye unlawful ana se unlawful enti ma ama se committee ni ko mu wie ye no omo kire se ma ame no ye ne ma binu ma bra no wo ne office ho no wanye ne yie a na ma no so ntia omo aka kire Mahama se onyi maamena di emfiri ne office na ese nipa odi asem we ko friend Mr. Daniel Ofori unim Whitechapel Sporter Whitechapel niwura no ane di asem we bai na busia unim de ntie yayi maame yadi hey John Mahama ye wicked message se wa ho wo ye Ghana ni na wo ye ndisi ne a pe ba bi fa fudi man no so NDC so unye NDC ni now Tigana my mo ada se odo ho be hye mu na obebo mpa ye se unye problem ana obi nkopa asem emmehye wo kon because ama me we yi na free ho no e kire wo pefre se the Ghana of today no a one party state a one people only the NDC people and a party show munsem na nie die nte yesi yi maami wo ye di ne se sa Daniel Ofori we say according to her during her case in a court no she was not treated well tie yo Chief Justice moi ye yi na die free office ade nti ayese obi say na asem court no Supreme Court ho no maame na anye dan antriti ne ye enye so se maame no nyusu emra na mfa nya adwuma wɔ ne case no mo da bi one treat ne year because some Mr. Daniel Ofori no or you be o so you know in Ghana we believe we say o sika even though at the court ya twere say no one is above the law. But as they believe it's because they have money, no, they needed to be treated differently. But the woman, our name said, no, no one is above the law, no, must work into. He treated that Mr. Fori as every Ghanaian. Into a panel on Tiasia said the Mamen treating one treating differently into your petition father home. 2. The entire say Mammy we didn't say on any kunu and ne ba I use court to sika edia to kwai. Enya boni o the entire enya boni say Emrana ema kwai ema mami we the Supreme Court Chief Justice no. Esa man e kwan se o koba bia ne yire ne ma sorry ni kunu ne ma na yire ne ma omo cost of yen can say traveling no I think 2 or 3 times a year no a year court no any ntua ho ka nya court the judiciary should pay for that. And second munti in a year the woman is the chief justice but is not the accountant of the judiciary. Enti se maame spendi sika mpo na enye emra kwan so a just assuming without not admitting na enye emra kwan so a enye maame na ene process sika ede man ne ho so mfa nko holidays na mom no the office the administration office and the judiciary accountant na ono ne payment no ono mom na process no. Into the 2 things. 1, it is her right. Say obey day, obetumine ne yere, obetumine ni kunu ne ba atukwai. Nankana abanye pia. That is how it happens. And there is no wanya boni bia. Second, sikano no maame no onye administration woman no or ye head of the judiciary. Enti ye kanipa actually otua sika na enye maame no eye the administration program na tua sika na dem maame no adenti omoye they did that because the law allowed them to do so. Did you say mami krono na opabo nka you spend money for traveling aye traceable you can see eno na nka obeye na me aba me be ma utie ye. The woman has not done nothing. The only reason why Mahama decided to remove this woman is because the woman is too firm. Or you bill or so at the Mraya Juma, he will not allow you, either you are president, whoever you are, to intimidate her. And Mahama is not comfortable with such people. Enipa omode Mraya Juma no. Mahama ni omuntumen tramani nyeye. Ewiye yo, afelo mo asha asuri nyanto ase. Many people should start packing their bags. Because Sam Amiwe and the last defender of Ghana. So obi okita enkane se jinabreti trobi wo manum. Ya de bi a enkwa ana obi ye prosecuting with that justice. Some army win and kayo bia obey the any dash what the amagana phone. Onu nejina kind of credit without not even break of eye. But he is not comfortable for the NDC. The NDC has brought in an NDC judge and now the Supreme Court judge. Enti na me no ka say ade bia yewura Mahama de beko Supreme Court ho say yenkodi ho asema no even before we go no the Mahama administration has already won. Yeah, hey Ghana for yehura manio tie pa every na de koi the judiciary is an NDC office. It's your problem pa. Now, I don't understand where The executive board is NDC. The lawmaking, you can say the parliament, NDC there. The police, NDC there. Because the IGP is somebody whom we know, so NDC Nikasi, only appointing as IGP. And then the Chief Justice, no, Yafan or NDC. So what is going on? What is going on? Now, I mean, cancer Munchiro. My mean, on the 1st of September 2025, which is 2 days ago. Now, watch this. Yeyi mamina dia on 10. Chief Justice na yedina babe gina ho se oye acting no yemfa se oye gina o gina ho kakra ombeye ni Chief Justice enche bia sa nipa no abo Joyce Bawa oye John Mahama ni cousin wa bone notary public of Ghana. I already young couple. Friends and family. Friends and family. You can't man for my yanka. Just said, and they are know that he appointed the new acting Chief Justice. No, ya mama mi we awoye John Mahama niwia ne cousin pa we or ne cousin on na nam. Just after the day that we remove the Chief Justice, ya mama toko no. The next day, ya appointed John Mahama ne cousin as the state notary. I mentioned adwuma sanipa wenum omo na omo ye enkrofo a so omo twra de mfa say omo na omo ma stamp a it says that is authentic. Say Ghana ban any another or mine be echo there maami we and a stamp so tiri yepa. Any legal document biano seb John Mahama kese ochina or the gold na ewo Ghana nyina cheni wia your friend is saying Ibrahim Mahama sama mi we at the stamp siso in the name of being the notary public and the public notary of Ghana no the stamp siso say for 4 years John Ibrahim Mahama go the organ nyina hye and sa e authentify. Say aban ebeswe ota mami we stamp no the bosso. So tell me what is going on. I didn't hear train say be toko no di ansana ya bo mami we sa abodini we. Hey Ghanaians, we have done something that we will never regret. This second coming of Mahama is very dangerous. And it is very, very dangerous. Not for joke. A dangerous power. Because this second coming, no, it is credit targeted. Say, they want to come and milk the country. And it's a case of family and friends, government power. The NDC for the target and it is the NDC who is the campaign of family and friends government. Entine Joyce Bawa Moktari or ye the public notary. Mami when a CD government attack a Mami when a CD ota kesia inshadia kesia this kesia Mami we and impaired. Mahama is a very criminal power. Very criminal. Eti on any cousin. Any niwia no ye ne the secretary to the president. And who hold the most prestigious positions in the country. But still, Ghanaians went out there and they voted for Akwatia, they voted for NDC candidate because Ghana for Nema. Some Ghanaians will not think about this thing. They will just think about why never man is in there. Now what to the bottom. Now or him. And to the economy. Mami to konona ye na dino. Ama kwine ama Mahama ne cause ne. Oye ni particular way wa Ghana minum. Now also who say senka mami to kono te maybe he wouldn't have allowed a cousin of the president to take such position. I told you John Mahama is not comfortable with this. This is why they have sacked the woman, because the woman would have gone against this decision by John Mahama. Until that is what is going on. Then, sa judge forward nom, sankro forward, sa nipa num way, and a quatnase, and a moti as yen treaty wana kasa wamuhu nipa bad. Enti Justice Gabriel Scott Pangman, your friend is saying, Okahobi, Kwame Samuel, Justice Samuel, Kwame Adibu, Ekahobi, Mr. Daniel Yao Dovero, William so NDC in Okahobi, Professor James Safi, the Caesar, NDC Nikasia Okahobi, Major Fro, Bazanor Wanawai, Wenum and a quatrance say, Yenyi Tokonadi, na Ghana minor institutions akese na war minor munyano etimeye NDC for property na omuntumiye de omupe bia e wo minor abra obia entumi eyeden enka bibi nchire wo nabusia. Watch this video amebe watch we very very emotional. Maami Tokonu efri Supreme Court we pia bonten tiwe
Wapamono, President Mahama Pamomameno. Wapamo Chief Justice no. Wainedi, it is finished. Hey! I'm going to grow up on Mameno. Ow! Wapamono.
So, Wapamameno, Mamma, the Areho, sa. I day. I heard in a Juma. Well, yan to aso na yanko yani na ehwe de ekọ. Abusia akwatia by election. Hey. Ayasemo. Akwatia by election. Nsem bebre na course wo ho. Nsem bebre na course e wo ho. Yebewuram na yatie bi. Yen yen nim se ekoto aba ne wie ye no. Nipa ya bone se wadi nkunim ene Bediakon, the NDC guy. Well, Abuja, some of them want to say, Sabio. Yes, a police for a quantity or moko defend say violence. Now, in front of the police, a 70-year-old man, Etimijina Domanim Kase. He was there to kill Afenyo Markins because what he said, Afenyo Markins, Abba, police station, Babi, Tinko Babi Kuno. Tibinamento Asuti.
Yeah, almost Afenyo Markins Abaha, Midona Kabetunwa, Yabaya by election Krum. Wallahi, yet your friend is saying, your police station, Makache Soha, Akabetunwa, Midona Afenyo Markins by election Krum. We are ready for that. If you are not respecting the police, Wallah will do by election is constituency. Why are you lucky? No, Omunia. Some buy a party office, some higher party office. They are not right to.
Entity, Papa, wait to me, Jana police and him, and the camera nim being a locase, or the two Afenyo Markins, Kobe Kumno. Yeah. He has the right to say that. I didn't tell you NDC. But say TikTok blogger because Mahama, I didn't tell you one be. Mahama, they were saying Kawua. That person, dear. Yetmima, hey, and this is a bogus party. What does my question? Or so beto afenyo markings, nkobe kumuno. Afenyo markings. Or just a politician, and as just a member of parliament. Afenyo Markins is the minority leader in parliament. Now, an individual be, Papa be a wedding fear do so 70. Etim bejina camera nim, ekeso nyanu obekuno. Na a police fo jina ho. Enye ne hwe. Ejano mane ko toaso to the point say osanso tenensa e de kobo obi. Ano man boys assault to obi. Now look, I think say say the NDC has turned Ghana into tell me whom you belong to. Because so bitimi bejina camera name in front of police. Now otrete the sitting minority leader of parliament. And yes, I mebuno. I say I will kill him. Nkebeye na year to buy election one so. In front of the police. Now a police fought to me Jano Maneko. Abra recently, like one week or 2 weeks ago. Yet me kochi obi oti radio so okase helicopter crash ye no yen kone nkoko bisa John Mahama de nesi ye yet me chine de 2 good weeks I will prison na obi momu trete so obekum obi eno na nye problem yet me jana maneko emma nipa no ekono esan so koye den eko create another violence in the same area. Watch this.
So sad. So me hun say azoka no oba akotia. Me alaji mashaud me see me mbatamale. Na azoka to me ba akotia. Me hun sa. So mun ka kira azoka say. Mun ka kira azoka.
Amir Ivan Sankama, buonasera a te, come stai? Saluti a te. Antihio, where did the thing started? The thing started from where Papa Panyin way, etimijina microphone him trete the sitting minority leader, Obianka Hrianchra, no. The mora, so unkosuna wanyano, ebasro. So when he met this man, Masa Wudu Ojinawe, me, I'm 100% sure, say, Azoka cannot beat this man. But now look at the faces of the two. Sazoka yojina hoy, and I'm threatening ya. Police if one timmy and Ofili say he has the right to do anything that he wants to do at Aquatia. And today sem enana Masawudu ka etimiye den and make this guy, this old man, to go to such yankan say limit say ultimate eso nipa na tade wo so no asema na no kan say yes yenko tamale na mom say azoka tima batamale hade a o nipa na kasa kura na osresre o moimoy. The man was not angry, but enam say and this police for to me jina homa akwa we trete ampia yanka hwe ankyere ntino he feel say okay say minority leader mpo ena metrete no yanka hwe ankyere me dia ene wo vice chairman dia betimi aboro no hey ya hu bio we Ghana ni na to aba man this year. Look at your face in the mirror and tell yourself, say, I have done myself. My yeme huabro. Nanu yo, na ye chichi amam for modi o mwano kwa anka say, ye nhudu Mahama responsible for the death in the aeroplane accident. But ene, People are threatening on camera. Among friends say, "Omo belong to notorious groups." Na ye job free. Ama nipa ntumi nya ahoɔden foforɔ. Ɛtoa so kɔ n'anim create this confusion in Akwatia. Watch this. But every video no from beginning. Look at the policeman is there. Now let's watch.
It's so sad. So me who say azwaka no oba akotia. Me alaji mashauri me see me mbatamale. Na azwaka to me ba akotia. Me who say so munkachira azwaka say munkachira azwaka anya yiri shelan yerma mpon na anya ba ma mpon na yiri anya ba ma kanjel mpon na list bi se kan nyabla ba your mother I say your mother I say your mother brother look brother you anya ba ma brother
Enti where you call so the entire to me college. This is because who said the oye and first and more dangerous or threat minority leader in presence of the police. And still in the presence of the police, this man went ahead to assault Obia. That's a bill or make even a fair commentary, na agitation, na any violence instigation. As when DC had the courage to arrest TikToker or no yene brog and obi adjoining or kase he want to kill Mahama. Sanity. So now we have first class citizens and second class citizens. In any case, this is Ghana for you for the mistakes that we have done. Mimia and Kama we any mistakes here, and this is how we are going to live in this country for all the rest of the time. Abusiam for the reason why I'm telling you, say Akwatia shows say NDC has that buying vote capacity. Video.
Any sort of undesired development that will crop up here. One thing we can say is
radio. This man NDC new sika kuranin some sika pa e kuranin some or the bra journalist, not join news journalist. Akron for TT.
Okay. What's your name?
No, I'm not here to talk.
But you hear it. So I mean you can
yeah cheni sika na kwana bona ni ohu sika na asere ha yeah do mine sika na akoto akwatia seat no sika na o mine ni bi ene no ye de koto akwatia seat no. We had monies, taxes, taxpayers' money, and a yagada, and then I got 1 seat to add to the 183 na yewadadano. Now the man say Akwatia people fall into this, and it's very sad. Now, before the election, no. And same because so we heard some commentary be and then some fatakura say a lead young can say the ruling party will say so. Now, first, I say don't get your cancer be a year very, very diabolic tear.
Bibia ye penu said no kure. Ya chinche wi amamu anadwo a mobere munim say yemfa abo emfra. By elections ya abada da nyina no. Ube hu say by election bedru pe. MPP breso. Say kwan bi ade ama contract yo yemfa ma contract yo. Ne akoso amfidie ne ade asisi so maako ne bia start na ogi kwai. Obewa je se o yanto mano ade achi a obeye kwai no obeto ama na awie rabasa ade abechi na wabesisa ne mfidie ko ye ni sa suban no enu nti ye ne ewa aban mu yi anka me ba enu anaju metimi ama mfidie abesisi kwai no so na me ba maka kire na na se ayi kwai na me kai no enu na mfidie guso ayeye menya no sa efisa me mpa na ada ye ntotoye na kwai no ye de ama contractor ne ye de na ba kire na nanom se ba election wo ho ba election ni ho ye chase ni eyi a mo hunu se de nti a moto abama e kwa aban mu no eno na ye ba abaye enye se bia abato obeduru so ne akofa afidie bia besi ho ne de dada mo ye nye ye dwuma sa.
Okay, enti asem we na see don katia kai very very lie. A truck kakrakapa because bra that answer a match what let's go. I said don't get your can same way you know anche bia de see any
pese kan se kutada ita mama me wo me o ka chemzo musiso kuteru munya bida
e wo kusi e ha se
mi ada chembo do ste kusi ari nya kutada ti emre su ye bese ya to abapa ema lawyer be dia ko ni nya fu.
Oh okay now so wo bibi kan
era se this ema ndc for
ati na e kwa we da be na almost start so mo
e kwa we almost start no ye be to aba no
which is some days ago right
yeah ana mo ye dey almost say mo ye feeling ba if you say bia omo dere ada ye ba ye hu say omo ye dey omo ni abele
e kwa na fe na ye nyandu baby ai
ba ye hu so ma ye dey omo ni abele enti ni ye dey ni sifo dey ase enso be ye dey enso mo to ba pa ye dey ama o.
Okay, it's hard road here before.
Yeah, it's a small phone call.
Kachi mami.
Be yawomi 99, 1599, ebesi 2025. I feel na me feeling. It is say I papa e wo kumu a. NDC time almost started 1 week ago ni. Juma omudi wa atimpusi any attempt across no. Enye juma keto a. It's NDC for
Wait, no, it was started a week ago.
Yeah, it's a week ago. My adepa abane ye so renew epani dom dogu. Ayadia Mahama kwaba aba be kadada.
So who enti say don't katia on one side saying say ye nyi kwan bia de na see because the NDC went down and they saw say amount for so moka kwan ye. Enti once John I say don't katia was saying say omu nyi ka kwan bia to just to get vote, you know. At the same time, on the other side, you know, now they were doing what Asidun Ketia was saying, said they will never do that. Now, when you know politicians are people that lie all the time. Why should they have to lie? The end of some couldn't trend to now when you say you are definitely going to do something just to get their vote, and you tell them this lies, you say, yeah, I'm from machines, but you are there. You were still taking the road, and these are video evidence. And you know what shocks much? It was like say this Akwatia by-election was something more like pressing the people with the power of governance for people to vote for them. Listen to what Collins Lauder said.
That's what is happening. Akwatia rules will fix it. But we want them to reciprocate this by voting the NDC candidate.
If they vote for the NPP, you won't construct their roads. Is that it?
I can't say that. I'm not the president. I can't say that. I'm not the president. But if I were the president, I won't do it.
So what?
Even though they pay taxes?
You have the opportunity. You have the opportunity. When we're voting in December 2024, we had to elect 275 MPs together. And the two candidates, we didn't know who would win. President John Dramani Mahama and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We didn't know who would win. So we just voted. The results we had was that NDC had 180 something MPs and the MPP got 88. Now there's opportunity for the poor of Akwetia. President Mahama is not the president of Ghana. He's in charge of everything. So if it's development you want, it is his direction you must go. So if we are a citizen of Akwetia, a native of Akwetia, and a voter in Akwetia, and you want development, and you know it is the president who is in charge of development, who would you vote for? This is a special election. It is not a general. This is a special election and it requires special thinking. Thank you.
And to say what you guy we are pressure na neighbor Akwetia for so na nye easy o. Man to Obama ya mo kwan ye nyi. Kwan na ya sha ase so say man to amaya ye nye ho adwuma. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo made the same type of statement. I think in Kroboso or wherever. And NDC used this one to capture that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is an arrogant president. But what did we see here? Using the power that the people gave you to oppress them. Now, you know what? I always say, I think, Ghanaians deserve whatever Mahama will decide to put on them. Because you are oppressed by the power that you gave them, and you are still giving more power whilst you are being oppressed. Are they? What? Men are mayor president, so do you want to tell me, sir, it is only people who voted for you that becomes people that you must take care of? That is over to you. Now listen to this another bogus speech from this guy too.
Now, when we were not in power.
You guys are now going to do a road project just for the election sake. The same way, and now
we were not in power.
Okay, so it could have been any other day, but it was today.
It could have been any other day. After 8 months, any other day is today. Okay. If you find out that even coming here to supervise the election, there's a road network that President Akufo-Addo have abandoned so badly that even when you are likely to get an accident. It's a national security matter. That area should be fixed so that by the time we finish the election, we don't lose lives. When you talk of deficit of development, we should hold NPP to their balls, because they have abandoned development and prioritized stealing of money. Wow. This thing that is ongoing there, we have just passed there. Your vehicles cannot go there. We, the politicians and the NPP executive, they are using Land Cruisers. But you are not using a Land Cruiser. When you pass there, you get an accident. So if they are fixing it, it is to, prevent fatalities and casualties. That is why we don't do projects for votes. But I can assure you that President Mahama is not somebody who discriminates. He is somebody who develops everybody. And so after the election, you will see physical development and growth in the life of the people. That is why we are pleading with the people to give us lawyer Bediako and we'll give them development. We are talking about mining and all sorts of things. When President Akufo-Addo promised regulating mining, his ministers shared the proceeds and they were the ones mining. Did you see evidence of community mining in this village when you came? There's nothing like that. If you present a miner who is in opposition, it will only take government to agree or disagree with the person engaged in mining. And we are in power. The miner don't have land. It is government that will issue that land. So why don't you partner with somebody who can help you mine responsibly other than a miner who doesn't have land? The MPP denied their competent candidates like Amase, their own constituency chairman, from contesting. We went through an internal contest and selected a competent person. That's why we are convinced that beyond all doubts, even if they do juju, it won't work because we are here. We are going to win. You can see professionalism by the police. They are complaining that there's too much deployment of police to intimidate them. The police are here, they are not intimidating anyone. If you don't have any wrong intention, why are you afraid of the police?
In sense, yeah. I can say it was purely intimidation and oppression. You hear? I said, don't get they say they will not do road just for power. But at the same time, they were doing roads. They asked them why they want to avoid tragedy, any car accident. And he's also stated, say, assume do a minor. Na the minor no asase or yes man in dia bind there. So it's the government who will decide either he can do hey, I think, brother, can afford ya boy yamutu to the level say I don't know where we can get ourselves back. Now, some of the Akwatia people really show that we have lost something in Akwatia. Listen to this.
Citizens of Ghana, we just want the government of Akwesea. A man for very, very disgusted. Say, upon all what the man has done to them, they decided not to go and vote. Now, Adibia na ya Misrana, Asidum Katia kind of one of the platforms, and I say, some man a lawyer, or no mum nekoka, assume do not send money or court, you know, why is he actually? I didn't tell someone Kotaba Masumedu, Abra or no can send money on the court, and then I'm now make us that's a lawyer a profession. So it's not that everybody must be a lawyer for himself. At the end of the day, it is Asumadu actually who is even employing the lawyer. And you know, I always say, the NDC have this manner of doing a campaigner. It actually goes deep into the minds of the shallow people. It me gura microphone or team take decisions. So you know, yeah. In any case, maybe say MPP did job, but we didn't work effectively to get a good resource. Because I think there was time to preach about one state government, Mahama, a practice that we are supposed to hold them to be accountable to Ghanaians, and it is only through an effective opposition and able to amana here, Jumaba. I think we went more on emotion capturing, like Nipana, you know, supposed to have messages. Kebetimi are convincing more people to vote, not only because you are Neskumia Wunyamin currency, but more about why you need to give us that vote. Because MPP could have used the incompetency of Mahama administration today to make Akwatiafo people feel, say, yes, the man is misbehaving as a president. And if you vote for this MP of the NDC, in his mind, in the minds of John Mahama and his people, they still feel say, Ghanaians support them 100% of what they are doing. And they will keep on. They will keep on misbehaving. But unfortunately, our message was different. And I don't want to say our party is a formidable party and is a very strong party. And this does not weaken us, but this will let us know where the wombs are. And we can, I'm a yekuro na yedeng. I'm a 2028. Yet to me, akoyanim. Yento aso still in Akwatia. Yesi papa we ya kan binti NDC for so ombe kuno atu tonawe. Hey asebo yetie.
Within the city, the margin will be very slim. I believe we will win the election, but the margin will not be too wide. But we'll win. We'll win. I'm telling you.
What makes you so confident?
Because of what the work we have done. And confidently, I'm telling you, mark my words. I can even tell you that if we lose this election, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win these elections. We'll win. If we lose these elections, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win. By close of day Tuesday, you see that we have won the elections. And that's what, because I believe the work we have done and the God we serve. The God we serve is a good God, and He has given us hope that we win the elections. Thank you.
Yes, yes, papa we can say no. That is what the NDC is preaching. But still, they have forgot to say, Okujata Brakwa, Nensem or kind of Niso. But people are just angry on this man. And why? And you know, this man has been so gentle to come out and say, I apologize to Ghanaians for my resignation comment. I went too far. Oh, this man has the balls. Man wake it a balls. Apologize. He's a man of his words. So what does the NDC want from this man? He met a commenter. Anya when one who said what can semi beyond what he could have done. And about one thing. Asiambabeka said, I have apologized to you. Mose Montiasie. Na mo nkwasi ampanyini okujata brakwa. Only respect to Kraso Babontiambabeka said, me pagana fuachew. I went too far. Onokura mo jalo se mo hiri no. Momfa mo nkwasi ase mo mpeba bi ntana yenwene ye ho. Abusiamfo me de mano ebesi wo ha na mahwe say if there's someone I want to call. I mean say amamfo about life. Amamfo about life na I say a life no. But no worries. We are still here. And yeah, if somebody will call. If not, so I will end here and I will come back in another moment. Yeah. I just waiting for some minutes. I mean, why this former Chief Justice in Samaoka.
Sad about it. It has really saddened me. And maybe in a way, I feel very distressed by it. Yes.
In terms of the conclusion that was reached, where the matter has journeyed from, is the sadness as a result of the conclusion, or you have questions about the procedure that took place before that?
The sadness is about the whole process. My sadness is because as far as I'm concerned, it was a very unnecessary. We have been taken through a very unnecessary situation, and which, as far as I'm concerned, and that is my honest and candid view, this has so weakened the institution of the judiciary. It's not so much the individual who occupies their position. It is the institution. That is what I'm concerned about.
I mean, what informs the conclusion that
Hello, Mami Esther.
Mr. Malfo.
Mami.
Hello.
Hello, Mami. What you say? What you mean?
Mr. Malfo.
Me Josu ye pa. Pacho what you mean?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Larry.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Mafo.
Good evening, ma'am. Not Timenka.
Why?
No. I was young for I think I have problem with my, I don't know, but I'm try. But just a minute, I want to know why it is not actually working. But I'm in fact, now we're here, dear.
Hello.
Hello, Mammy, start Timenka.
Mr. Mafo Timenka.
Memeton Kapana answer.
Hello.
No.
Mr. Mafo.
No, I wish for I'm saying there is a mistake here. I don't know, but my network is not the network. Make a sound on Timenka, but me too, I'm talking. Hello.
Hello.
Pacho Timenka.
Hello.
Hello, I'm not Timenka here.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Larry.
Just I mean, that be a yamia. What is going on here? Why not Jegum say you? Yeah, I know this ana yamio. Assemble Kura Amponia. Assemble Kura Amponia. No, I wish for things say the problem is from here. It is actually from here, and I don't know because my mentor said, hello, Mammy. Hello, Timenka.
Hello. Mr. Mafo, I am
me how? What Timenka?
Oh.
Mammy,
Hello.
Mammy, I will call you back. Mammy,
Hello.
Mammy, I will call you back. Miss. Mama, just 1 minute to prepare. Now, men say my mom for it. I think the problem comes from here. I say problem no free her. To what me say, a bit to me solve. Hello. Echo. Hello. I think say wait till I come up. Sound no cremo at this say. The sound sounds good. Yeah, here there. Mama here there. Hello. Pacho Timenka say.
Hello, Mr. Mafo Timenka.
Say them two can one swear.
Oh God, I don't know if I don't think it's in my side yet.
No, I am inside here. Hello, Pacho Timenka.
Hello.
Pacho Timenka.
Oh, Yehovah.
Hello.
What the hell is going on?
Hello. Hello.
Mr. Mafo Minti Unkao.
Pacho Timenka say.
Hello.
No. Bushan for Mr. Mamon Fan Chairman, there is an issue, sir. I think my system is not working and I cannot receive calls. Because when you call, I cannot hear you. Say Mamon Fan Chairman. But the moment see a video we na young fans.
An unnecessary process. I mean, we have heard even government spokesperson make the point that a petition was sent, a committee in line with the constitution was set up. They've looked into the matter and they've come to a conclusion. Which aspect of it? What specifically makes that necessary?
I think that, you see, there has always been something wrong with Article 146, and particularly with the procedure that it sets out, and especially as it regards the the position of the Chief Justice. In the Ajaychum case, I took the opportunity to reflect on that weakness that I noticed. And are these and these are not so to me, they lack the gravity. They lack the gravity that would lead to a grave outcome, such as the removal of the head of an institution of justice. I've deliberately phrased myself that way. It trivializes the position, and I wonder what this is going to lead to further on along the line, because every judge is fair game and every Chief Justice is also fair game.
I mean, is that to suggest that you suspect there could be a ripple effect in that?
Oh, definitely.
Any matter?
It's not suspect. I foresee, not tomorrow, maybe not next year, maybe not in 5 years' time, but along the line, yes, unless those provisions are dealt with effectively in a revised constitution.
Maybe a more direct question. I have seen the letter that was written by the Secretary to the President to the former Chief Justice.
And that's the other thing. A warrant, a person holding a presidential warrant. That's what the position is. It's you become Chief Justice because you have received a presidential warrant. You can receive all kinds of letters that you are hereby appointed, but if you don't have that warrant, does that make you Chief Justice? Yeah. Okay. So if you're removing the person from the position, is it a subordinate who signs the letter? Is that the way it's supposed to be done? That's just by the way, food for thought.
Yeah, but I've seen a warrant as well signed by His Excellency the President.
So why are they showing us that one? I've been receiving all kinds of messages, and every one of them is only bringing out that letter. And in any case, is it polite? Is it proper that it should be a subordinate who writes a letter of removal to a Chief Justice? Really?